Hi, this is Simon Leung back with G Live. Hope you're having a great day wherever it is that you happen to be. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And yes, August is definitely a very busy time for the Groove community. And as we already mentioned before, we do have a very exciting August for you, many of which have already started. Of course, we're about 10 days already into the month, but just so that you know, plenty more exciting things are on the way. And just so, for example, just to give you a few examples, we did just complete a series of different events. Those are all the things that you get to see right up front, but behind the scenes, we actually have been planning a lot of additional big things for you as well. So definitely stay tuned as more announcements will be made over the next few days. And just so that you know, today we're going to keep it just a little bit shorter than normal because I do have another webinar right after this session is over. So we definitely want to get some preparations for that as well. Now, just so that for those of you who may have just been joining us not too long ago, maybe within the last couple of days, within the last few days, in fact, I think it was just last week on August 5th, we had what we call our Freedom Day event. Now, if you don't know, August 5th is a Groove official holiday. And so, of course, every single year, we want to make sure that we celebrate all of our successes, all of our achievements so far. We want to celebrate you as well, not just the company, not just even the community as a whole, but individually, we want to grab success stories from you and learn more about you as well. So if you want to see exactly what it was that we put together this past week, definitely go to our YouTube channel, and over there you will be able to see the replay of our show, and definitely something that you should check out as well. Now, in case you did miss it for whatever reason, what you will see is that after the event is over, it actually lasted over 7 hours. I don't know if you can actually see that right here. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit so that you can actually see the time clock over here. It lasted for over 7 hours, and it was definitely something that was very inspirational. We had, over the course of those 7 hours, some of the successes who have been a part of Groove. In fact, of course, we have Mike Filsaime, who is the CEO and co-founder. He is the reason why, by the way, Freedom Day was created for all of us in the first place. And we also have people who have been around the Groove community for a while. I'm talking about for over a year or longer. And we also have some people who joined us very recently and still have been able to create these kinds of successes for themselves. And over these course of 7 hours, it was pretty much non-stop content with over 12 guests. I think we only had one break on the entire time, and my dinner, just so that you know, was sitting right next to me until 2 or 3 a.m. I didn't even touch it because we wanted to make sure that it was the priority to deliver that value to you. And since I was the host, we weren't stopping. We only had one, I believe, 2 or 3 minute break. And so we wanted to make sure that we over deliver in terms of value. And so if you happen to be able to join us and you were there for that, give us a hashtag Freedom Day inside of the comments so that we know that you actually were able to join us. And guess what? Despite all the sacrifices of the food, and we were on till 2 or 3 a.m. my time, it was still worth it because, once again, it was all about you. It was all about doing this for the community, inspiring fellow Groovesters just like you, young or old, new or older, in the community itself, to achieve the results that you wanted to achieve your own Freedom Day. And of course, when it comes to everything that we do right here inside of Groove, inspiration is one thing, but execution is definitely another. And that is why within the next day or so, we're going to still continue to work with you, and we're going to still continue to train you over the additional things that we plan to do. And even right after this Freedom Day event is over, I think it was just within about 24 or 36 hours, not even 2 days, we conducted yet another 4 or 5 hour mini course on the topic of affiliate marketing. If you joined us, by the way, give us a hashtag affiliate. It's something that we absolutely want to do as bonuses for the entire Groove community, all because we want you to be successful. So here's the thing. Whether it's G Live, whether it's a mini course or whether it's another full-blown Groove event like a Grooveathon that goes on for hours and hours and hours, we always strive to over deliver for you. And when it's all over, we often want to do more. And this was no exception. So after this actual mini course, after the Freedom Day event, I went inside of the group and I asked, hey, what would you like to actually see next? So I believe, let me go ahead and pull up the page to see if I can find it over here. So as you can see, inside one of our groups, I asked you, what do you want to learn about for our next mini course? And as you can see, we had, several hours of the previous one, and not to bring anybody, on the spot, not to put anybody on the spot, but as you saw moments ago, when I click right here, one of the responses was, funny enough, from one of our active members in the community. You may have seen her. Her name is Ivy, and her initial response, nothing wrong with the response because it's something that I believe all of us actually want to learn. She says that she wants to learn the secrets to Groove affiliate sales. The secrets to Groove affiliate sales. And so that is why that became the inspiration of the topic that we're talking about today. If you check out the title, if you check out what we have inside of the description, yes, that is basically what we want to discuss with you about today. What is the secrets to affiliate sales? How many of you want to know the secret? If you want to know the secret, type in #secrets, okay? Because here's the thing. When it comes to the success secrets of anything, whether it's affiliate marketing, whether it's information marketing, whether it's how to achieve your own Freedom Day, perhaps, right? First and foremost, of course, you need to start learning and you need to start investing in yourself to know what the information is in the first place. And so I know many fellow Groovesters, I know many people in other communities who don't even want to invest the time to learn for themselves. The first time that they come to our YouTube channel, they go to the Groove Digital Academy, they go to watch all the G Live shows or whatever other shows that we have for you. They ask, why are these trainings so long? Do you have anything that is shorter? I mean, the answer is yes, of course. You go to our YouTube channel, you will see a lot of videos, in fact, that are less than 1 minute in length. But ask yourself, after that 1 minute video, what do you learn? What have you learned that you can truthfully execute that allows you to improve your results, improve your earnings, improve your income, improve your revenue, help you to achieve those goals? When it comes to your investment in yourself in the educational aspect, the reason why we have videos that are not just 1 minute long, not just 5 minutes, not just 10 minutes, all these G Lives, all these additional trainings that we give to you, sometimes to give you any kind of value, they need to be a very bare minimum of 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, sometimes an hour. The mini courses that we do, we over deliver to 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours or more. And guess what? Even with that, we barely scratch the surface. And so for people like Ivy, for people like a lot of our other fellow Groovesters who've attended these classes, they can attest and they will tell you, even after attending hours and hours and hours multiple times, learning about different things, there is still more for them to learn. Do you agree with that? If you agree, type in the word agree. Now, of course, if you agree with that, this means that learning and investing in your own time to learn is only one thing. Because truth be told, if you go to our YouTube channel, there is training. If you go to our Facebook groups, Facebook pages, there is training. If you check out the G Live shows that we do from time to time, multiple times a week, right here where you're watching us right now, yes, there's training as well. At some point, you need to stop taking notes and start taking action. You can learn for hours and hours, days and days. I know people who have invested in themselves learning for years. That's great. That's the great first step, because not knowing is definitely not as good as actually knowing itself, right? You need to know, otherwise you cannot take action in the first place. But at some point, you don't need any more training, at least not for now. You need to get to work, okay? So at some point, you go through some of the mini courses, you go through some of the replays, you go through some of the recordings, but here is the secret, okay? The secret is not just in the learning. The secret can be as simple as implementing 1 or 2 different strategies that you may have learned. Because I'll tell you, during our mini course, our session over this past weekend, which went on for 4 or 5 hours, I don't even remember anymore. It ended at about 1 or 2 a.m. my time, something like that. We talked about a lot of different strategies that you can implement. In fact, we probably talked about more strategies than you would be able to implement in a short amount of time. And that's the thing right there, right? I share with you, I believe, no less than 10 different steps, different secrets, different execution plans. But if you implement just simply 1 or 2 of them, I guarantee you will get the results. So there lies within the actual secret itself. Think of it like wanting to make the perfect sandwich. You go onto Google, you go onto YouTube, and you type in, what is the secret to making this perfect sandwich? What is the secret to making a tasty sandwich? What is the secret to making a sandwich that I know that my family and I would love to taste, would love to eat over and over again, right? So you ask the experts, you go to YouTube and you watch YouTube videos if you wanted to. You're so committed. You actually invest in yourself to take a class on how to make the perfect sandwich. Follow me so far? So you're learning, aren't you? You're learning what you need to do. You're learning what you need. You're learning what action steps you need to take. But if you don't actually take the action to make that sandwich, you don't plan to execute, you don't intend to buy the bread, the ingredients, whatever it is that you want to put in that sandwich. You don't even go to the grocery store and buy it. You don't get it online or whatever else, right? You don't make the sandwich. Well, what's going to be the end goal? Even though you want to learn the secrets to making this perfect sandwich, maybe you already have the secret. Maybe you already have the knowledge in your head, right? But if you don't execute it, nothing is going to happen. At the end of the night, you just need to do it. Do you agree with that? If you agree with that, type in the words do it, right? That is the secret. In this case, in the sandwich analogy, right? You have the knowledge. Maybe you even have the ingredients, but if you don't make the sandwich, you're not going to be able to execute. You do not get the results. Same thing when it comes to affiliate marketing or anything else. In this case, you have the knowledge. You have the mental ingredients. You just need to do it, and it may not be the perfect execution. It may not be the perfect sandwich. It may not have your desired results, at least not yet. Make another one. Do it again. Keep making more until you get your results. Keep executing until you start to make that first dollar. Now we're getting back into the affiliate marketing, right? Make that first dollar, make that first sale, get that first lead. Whatever it is that constitutes as that first step, take it one step at a time. That's how everything works. At some point, we got to stop learning and start doing. Write that down. We got to stop learning and start doing, because yes, there's all that said, okay? I'm obviously not saying that you should stop learning. In fact, I still continue to learn every single day. But if you're trying to reach that first level, okay, before you can fight that final boss, okay, you need to go ahead and execute, get all the ducks in a row, line up, and reach those goals before now you're finally ready to go to the next level, and to the next level, and to the next level, and beyond. In this case, as long as you've attended our classes, you've watched our trainings, you've gone through the YouTube videos, you watched our tutorials, you went through Groove Digital Academy and whatever other resources that may be available to you, you are ready to fight that final boss at the end of level 1. Believe me, okay? And so with that, this is definitely something that I consider to be the biggest secret that most people miss out on, why they would never even make their first dollar online, never get the first result, is because they never even took action in the first place. Now, with all that said, as you may or may not know, and maybe you don't know, okay? And if you don't know, you can be sure to watch all of our replays of this G Live show. We're actually having a launch right here inside of Groove at the end of this month to welcome in the price increase of our Platinum program. Now, whether you are a free member, whether you're a platinum member, whether you are, currently looking to upgrade or whatever else, yes, this would apply to you if you are thinking in terms of the customer aspect. But if, let's say, you're thinking about just like what I was thinking, how can I be a Groove affiliate? How can I make Groove affiliate sales? This is the perfect opportunity for you because as always, and as we mentioned, right, August is going to be a big month, and that's because August comes with a lot of more surprises than what we even gave to you for the first 10 days of the month. We had the Freedom Day event, we have the mini courses, we had all these different announcements, but as you may or may not know, the launch is happening probably in about a week's time or so, and with that, there's going to be a lot of surprises, a lot of things that haven't even been announced yet, and take this with a grain of salt because, truth be told, I don't know. Nothing has been confirmed, but there have been a lot of rumors. What kind of rumors? There's rumors that we may have another Groovathon. There's rumors that we might have another challenge. There's rumors that we might even be giving away special prizes, and we might even give a few lucky Groovesters opportunities. Let's just stop at that, okay? We're going to be providing opportunities. And so with all of that, there is a rumor that there's going to be another training. Yes, another training, even though we said that ideally, you should just start executing at this point, right? But here's the thing. We know that there are many people who maybe missed out on some of those tutorials, maybe missed out on some of those trainings. And in fact, when I said training itself is not enough, execution is also a big part of it, right? So with that, we do have another affiliate training / challenge / action taking contest that is scheduled to be happening as well. And just so that you know, it's not something that I'm making up, right? There is some substance behind it, but at the same time, nothing is confirmed. Remember that. I want to direct you to a post that was posted not too long ago, less than 24 hours, maybe even just about 12 or 13, let's see if we can actually see that, 15 hours ago by David Lemon, which, as you can see, the Groove team, they're trying to get some interest, right? They're planning something, obviously. A lot of times, a lot of things happen behind the scenes, but we don't know whether or not this is something that you want. And so with David Lemon, you can see that 15 hours ago, he said, we're thinking about running a workshop called Affiliate Action Challenge to show you how to make money by promoting Groove. Are you interested? And so with that, as you can see, in just about 15 hours time, we got hundreds of responses, which is pretty amazing. And that's good news for all of us. If you somehow missed it, make sure that you go inside this group. Make sure that you also vote. Make sure that you also answer, leave a comment. In fact, every time that we leave any types of posts, you should always be leaving comments. This is what leaders do. And this is also how you can get involved in everything that we do. Leave comments. Let us know that you're interested. Let us know what you want. Just like how Ivy was saying, hey, show us what the secrets to affiliate marketing is. Well, this is the secret, right? Not only learning, but also executing. You don't need to learn the perfect strategy. There is no such thing as a perfect strategy. You just need to learn what works. And believe me when I tell you that everything that we share with you, even though it's free strategies, right? They do work. A lot of these strategies, and I'm bold enough, and I'm not shy to admit that some of these strategies that we teach you, even for free, is infinitely better than many other strategies that are being taught outside, being sold for high dollars by some of the so-called gurus in the industry. Many of the strategies that we share with you, they are proven to work, and I've been implementing them for over a decade and a half. I know that they work as well. So this is the perfect combination because, as you can see, it's called the Affiliate Action Challenge. It's not just about learning. It's about doing. It's not just about taking notes. It's about taking action. Okay. And so again, with all of these, yes, they're just rumors for now, but with hundreds of responses. And if we can get them more into the 500, 600, 700, 800 plus responses, who knows, 1,000 plus responses, right? Within the next couple of weeks, maybe, just maybe, there will be something pretty amazing for all of us to share before this month is over to wrap up the amazing month of August that we know that we will have for you. Okay, so with that, that is pretty much the update that I have for you here today. Yes, the secret to affiliate success, especially to Groove, is to learn how to do the right things as well as to implement them. So if you already have the opportunity to learn some of these strategies, the next step is to actually do it. And of course, if you don't know too much about it yet, then of course, stay tuned for the next lesson that we'll be having for you that's still being planned, is still being rumored, but whether or not this particular one will happen, just know that more training will be continued. Okay. And so with all of that, just make sure that you are a hashtag action taker, hashtag take action, because nothing is going to happen without taking action. You're not going to be able to make that sandwich. All right. So with that, that is all that I have for you here today. But before I let you go, I do see some of you inside of the comments. So I do just want to give a quick shout out and a big hello to many of you who are here. We have Zaffer, hashtag live, great to see you. Tata Corvera, great to see you as always. VJ is joining us. VJ is also saying Freedom Day watched amazing. Thank you very much. I had definitely a very good time hosting it as well. Talked to 12 of some of the most inspirational Groovesters in our community here today. And of course, the goal is to get more of you to be sharing your success stories with us over the next several months. And of course, the next time that we do have the next Freedom Day event, next August 5th, then of course we want to feature more of you here as well. Chester, obviously one of our featured guests who only joined us a few months ago. So as you can see, it doesn't take very long at all for you to be an action taker and to get your results. Chester only joined us a few months ago. And in this short amount of time, not only did he achieve results for himself, he also was one of the featured guests interviewed during the Freedom Day event, which absolutely is a huge achievement. Congratulations, Chester. And we're going to be doing more of Chester over the next few days and weeks as well. We also have Renate. Great to see you again. Hashtag Freedom Day. King Humble is also joining us. Hashtag live. Zaffer is saying, past 2 weeks, I missed all your live sessions. Now back again. What happening new? I guess is what you're asking. The best way for you to get caught up, as mentioned, is of course to watch the replays. If you missed them, watch the replay. That is the best way for me to summarize everything for you, because it doesn't make sense for me to stay on here for 5 more hours just to show you once again what it was that we talked about. But wherever it is that you might be watching us right now, make sure that you do go ahead and watch the replays, because all those same replays should be there. You will get caught up on exactly what is new. VJ is saying hashtag affiliate mini course. Great to see you there. Chester also joined us at the mini course. King Humble is saying G Live. VJ is saying second mini course was excellent. Very cool. Thank you very much. King Humble also joined us. G Live and hashtag live. Renate and King Humble. Nicholas, one of our Groove Expansion Project leaders as well, join us live. A lot of people also wanted to learn the secrets, and hopefully we share with you just some of those secrets and what they are. And then Chester is saying, wow, fun, Ivy. This happened because of your recommendation. Yeah, that's right. It did. Just like how we aim to inspire all of you, also inspire me as well on different topics and everything along those lines. And so keep the interactions coming, keep the comments coming, especially to all of our posts. That is how we come up with content and brand new training for all of you. This is how we keep the community alive as well. King Humble is saying secrets. Karen is saying hello to everybody. Nicholas is talking to VJ. Great to see you tuning in live. We also have a variety of friends agreeing with what I say. That is awesome, because I like to be agreed with. Colin, great to see you. Also join us live. Nicholas is saying learn, hashtag take action, apply, rinse and repeat, hashtag consistently. Yes, absolutely correct. Facebook user is saying hi. I believe inside of the ticker, if you can see, there is a link for all of our new friends who might be joining us on Facebook. Make sure that you do authorize Facebook to show your name and your picture on StreamYard. Otherwise, we won't be able to see your face and your name. Nicholas is saying, don't let the bread get moldy. Execute and eat it. Definitely something that we should absolutely do. We also have Chester. No, it's a Facebook user saying hello to Chester. And then somebody thinks that I'm conducting a cooking class. Well, I think that's probably a joke. Do it, says Tata Corvera, as well as several of our friends. Do it, hashtag do it. Yes, do it, absolutely. Saying hi to each other. Stop learning and start doing. Okay, stop learning for now is clarification, right? Don't ever stop learning, but stop learning for now. Put that on hold. If you've already learned 1 or 2 different strategies that you should be implementing, make sure that you do take actions on those first, because you can start and continue to learn for days and weeks and years. But of course, nothing's going to happen until you start to execute. Okay? Learn, but take action on what you have learned. Yes, absolutely. I was just telling myself that I should stop accumulating knowledge and stop thinking that I am confused. Well, again, you should always continue to learn, but if you find yourself confused because you've learned too much, chances are there's too much information that you haven't yet executed. So again, the moral of the story always goes back to first learn what you need to do and then do it first and step by step. Level 1, fight that level 1 boss. Fight, right? Once you win, fatality or brutality or babality. Mortal Kombat analogies here, okay? So with whatever else, right? You win that level, you win that stage, you beat the boss, then you go on to the next level and you learn some more and you execute some more. That's the way that it works. We also have Johnson, hashtag live in KL. Agree, great to see you, Mr. Johnson. And then Nicholas is saying, you can read as much as you like on climbing stairs, but unless you take action steps, you will never get to the top. Absolutely correct. Yet another great analogy. Thank you very much, Mr. Nicholas, for sharing that. Chester says, stop learning and start doing. The secret is to take action. Woof. Another training. I don't know if that's exciting or not, but yes, more training is coming up. And the thing about this community is that we're probably not going to stop giving you training. It's because training equates to value. And for those of you who are ready for those next levels, there will be never enough levels for you to climb. I'm sure we all want to reach the final boss stage, but just like in the Super Mario Bros, thank you. You've reached the end. Here is another stage for you, right? You've saved the princess. Congratulations. But we have another adventure for you. So it's never going to stop. You're always going to want to continue to improve. This is what this community is all about, continuing to grow. Awesome. Interested. Great. Nitty is also interested. Hashtag take action. Hi, Jazz. Great to see you tuning in from Brisbane. Great to see you as always. It's just about 8:30 or so p.m. for you, so hopefully you're having a great evening. We also have more take actions, and thanks for your time. Hashtag live. Learned a lot. Awesome. You will continue to learn more for sure. Gerda, great to see you back once again. Hashtag take action. Great to see training soon. Ravender, I think that you might be a little bit new to our community. At least to me, it's our first time interacting. So nice to meet you, but there's actually a lot of training that is already available. So it's not just a matter of us starting training soon. If you want to get started right now, plenty of hours and hours and hours of training that will definitely keep you busy through the rest of the year, if you wanted to, of the training that is already in existence. So make sure that you understand you can start right now if you want as well. VJ is saying thank you. We have Fun Ivy. Join us, take action. Yep. Fun Ivy is also saying, I gave StreamYard permission to show my handle each time, but it just refused to show my name all the time. Actually, the same thing happened to Nicholas. I think it was a few months ago, but somehow it's showing up for him now. So maybe you can check that with him to see what he did. Maybe it's something special. Maybe it's the browser thing. Maybe it's a iOS thing. Maybe it's a phone thing or a device thing. Who knows? But apparently there is a solution, and Nicholas somehow figured it out. So check back with Nicholas. I'm sure there's plenty more that you can learn from him as well. Chester is saying, click on the StreamYard link on the description so that your name will appear on the video. Thank you, Chester, for that tip. Nitty is saying hashtag take action. And then Tata Corvera is saying you can be anything you want to be in life as long as you work hard for it. Hashtag take action. The beauty about many other things that we teach, the many strategies that we apply, especially inside of the Groove community, if you want to get even a little bit of results, the beautiful thing is that it doesn't even require you to work hard right up front if you don't want to. Yes, eventually, if you want to add those extra zeros, as we've been talking about, right? Hard work is of the essence. As what I always say, even though today actually is a public holiday right here in Malaysia, there's no school, many people don't have work, but I'm working. I'm preparing not just for this G Live for you, but we're also having another webinar later on, and we have meetings and we have all these stuff. So as an entrepreneur, as a marketer, yes, eventually, if you have aspirations, you have goals that you want to achieve, work hard, right? Make sure that you do what you can, make sacrifices, work hard towards those achievements. But if you're just getting started, you're trying to get your first sale, make your first dollar, the good news is that with everything that is set up right here in the Groove community, it doesn't take very much hard work at all. All you need is that commitment. All you need is to make that dedication to yourself, that you will take action, that you will apply the right thing, be consistent at it. And, maybe it won't happen overnight, but just like making a sandwich, it doesn't take you 8 hours a day to make a sandwich, right? If you want to implement something quickly, just like making a sandwich, invest a few minutes, invest 10 minutes, invest 30 minutes, take a break. After you execute, wait a few hours, do it again. It's not a full-time job. It's not a full-time task. That is the beautiful thing about all the things that we're doing here today. But obviously, if you have bigger aspirations in your life, you want to be a leader, you want to be a coach, you want to start replicating everything that we do. You have the goals that we talk about in our own groups, in our own teams. You want to start cloning everything that we do in your own languages, start expanding them into your own countries and become a leader, a coach, a mentor, a trainer, a speaker, all of which step by step, we want to encourage you to become as well. Then yes, of course, there's a lot more commitment in yourself, right? Your time, maybe investment of even money as well to learn the right things. But with all that said, this is what the community is here to do. Provide you with the right resources, the right training, get you into the right direction to take that action so that you can work hard for something that is worthwhile to you. Okay, so with that, I believe we only have a couple more. Fine Ivy saying, gosh, it's a public holiday. I'm making my staff work. Oh no. Ivy, you are a bad boss. But yes, today is a public holiday. No school, no, I guess a lot of places already closed in Malaysia, but even more so than before because today is an official holiday. So yes, Fun Ivy, you're not so fun as a boss after all if you're making your staff work. Joanne is saying hashtag live, and we have more friends saying hi. But with that, as I mentioned, I do have another event that I need to rush to. So that is all that I have for you here today. But with all of that said, hopefully if you just happen to be joining us live, we made a lot of different announcements here today. So make sure that you do watch the replay, get all caught up because you're not going to want to miss anything that we have in store for you as August goes to, well, we're not even halfway yet, but as we continue on and before it wraps up, more and more excitings are on the way and you want to know exactly what will be coming. All right. So with that, on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, I want to thank you for your time to join us here today. Take action right now. That's what I always say, right? But obviously it means a lot more than before because we're talking about taking action. So make sure that you do take action right now. Let us know as always if you have any questions. And yes, I will see you on the inside. You gotta get into the groove.